Bulavanaka, hello everyone, welcome to Drua Talk with Greg Clark. Well, the Swire shipping Fijian Drua did it again in Lautoka. It's a perfect 5 from 5 at Churchill Park after the 40-19 win over the Melbourne Rebels last Saturday. It was a great contest in the first half, but the Drua turned on the razzle-dazzle and ran away with it in the second half, reaching the playoffs for the second straight year. An amazing feat considering the club is only 3 years old. Highlights shortly. And guests this week include Drua head coach Mick Byrne, Drua scrumhalf simi koruvoli pops into Clarkie's corner. We hear from the Blue star Dalton papali'i ahead of Saturday's quarterfinal in Auckland, and there's a try of the week. Okay, Lautoka first up. Drua versus the Rebels. Win and the Drua were in the playoffs. Simple as that.
So much at stake here for the Drua as they kick off in Lautoka. The Rebels allowed to bounce. Lancaster getting back there. 5 out. Down Alungi. They try and push it through their hands. Over the top it goes. Joel Sessi. And he has got the Lunga in the corner. Did he get it down? Wonga Lunga. They're claiming the try. Fiji Sevens successful in the first game in Madrid as well against New Zealand. That was a good confidence-boosting win. Now here's the shot coming from the Melbourne Rebels. They've got advantage. They're getting very close.
Just wait, just wait. Time off. Time off. Okay, I'm just going to come to you on this. I've just got an on-field decision, no try. I think the number 8 has actually knocked that ball on before he's grounded it.
The inside ball. And up over halfway goes Angelo Smith. Oh, what a carry. Family and friends in the stands here as well.
9, 9, 9, 9!
Here's a kick across now for Andrew Callaway. Clear under the line. Callaway! And the Rebels go bang, bang. Rutui Salia can't find a way through. Darren Alungi out the back. Valentini. Ravu Talmunda over the top it goes, and it is try time for Jolasesi and the Fijian Drua.
That's a great lead-up for the Fijian Drua.
Out the back it goes, Strawn. Mason Gordon trying to dummy. The arm is out again.
Got the advantage, 9.
Advantage has been played, but they won't need it because it is a try to Josh Cannon. He slams it down, and the Rebels extend the lead. Salawa. Wilkin races up and shuts him down. Bongay, couple of metres out. Lamani waits. Out the back it goes. And now Marcy, he's over! Yosefo Marcy.
You're definitely not stopping Yosefo Marcy that close to the line.
Good strong run. Natame into the 22. What a run from the big man. Now can they finish it off out wide? Here's Marcy. Got a ball away. Joel Sessi. And what about the start to the second half? Celestino. Ravu Talmunda.
It looked like the bloke that was in the commentary box not that long ago as well.
Straight through goes Marcy. They stand off him. The bounce is good for Nalanga. Wonga Nalanga. Try to the Fijian Drua. The young man has got a double.
Offside.
Calavari pops it up. 6 or 7 metres out the Drua. Calavari is out wide. He's only a metre out. They're over. It is a try. And it is Frank Lamani who caught them napping. All at home.
Lock on into touch. Game.
The Fijian Drua have done it. They had to win to be in the playoffs. 19 all at half-time. An amazing start to the second half. Rebels unable to score any points in that second spell.
The Drua with another home win, and the issue was never in doubt after half-time. 6 straight losses for the Rebels, which is not good. But considering the drama they've had off the field, it's amazing that they have qualified for the playoffs for the first time in their 14 years. They've got everything to gain when they take on the Hurricanes on Saturday, as they won't be around next year. In week 15, the Crusaders beat Moana 43-10. Both teams missed the playoffs. The Reds snatched a 1-point win over the Wooden Spooners, the Waratahs 27-26. The Drua over the Rebels by 21 points. The Hurricanes blew away the Highlanders, winning 41-14 to secure top spot. The Blues down the Chiefs 31-17 but missed the bonus point, so the Blues finished second. The Brumbies held on to beat the Force 24-19. So this is how the ladder finished after 15 weeks in the regular season. The Canes are number 1 point ahead of the Blues. The Brumbies are 3rd and the Chiefs 4th. That top 4 will host a quarter-final. Then it's the Reds, Highlanders, Drua and Rebels, and the bottom 4 will have to start planning for next year. You're watching Drua Talk with Greg Clark. Let's hear from Drua head coach Mick Byrne. Well, Mick, congratulations on reaching the playoffs again. You must have been happy with the way that the team controlled that second half against the Rebels.
Yeah, I was really happy with the way they went out and expressed themselves. You know, we spoke about it at half time, and you know, they just knuckled down and got the job done. And I think they you know, it was just a good 40-minute effort that they just kept at the opposition, and yeah, very pleasing.
Frank Lamani slotted straight back into the side after his 6-week suspension. Apart from his sin binning, he really impressed, as did Caleb Muntz in the second half. How good is it to have that experience to call on at the business end?
Well, I think it's awesome for us. You know, Frank's been a great player and just adds a little bit of steel around the breakdown for us. And Caleb's coming back. He's a very smart player and he adds a little bit of composure. And just when we were getting our game going on Saturday in the second half, it was great to have Caleb out there and being able to sort of, you know, call the shots.
So this weekend it's knockout rugby. So was last week, so not a lot has changed leading into the clash with the Blues.
No, it's you know, once you get to that, probably the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've been in a situation where we've needed to win. Obviously, it's not as cutthroat as it was last week, and so having that preparation going into the weekend and then sitting in the change room at half time, realising what you need to do to stay alive, was a good experience for us and a good practice run for this week.
Mick, what's the plan for this week? Are you treating it like a normal road trip?
Oh, yes, we are to a certain degree. We're going to travel down Thursday after training this week. So we'll get our third training day in, and then we'll travel down on Thursday night, which puts us into Auckland on the Friday. Gives us a chance to spend some time there recovering on Friday morning, and then out to the captain's run in the afternoon.
Now, the Drua played the Blues way back in week 1 in Whangarei. Do you revisit that match or just concentrate on recent form?
Oh, I think there's a couple of things out of that game that I thought we started really well. You know, we got across the gain line in our first attacking play, and we know we can bring physicality to the game, and then in the second half, you know, there was a bit of heat around and everyone sort of got a bit tired, but our boys stuck at it and, you know, came away with a second half points gain. So I think it's, you know, for us, we just know that what we've been building over the last 15 weeks comes to this Saturday. So that's probably more important than looking back over that game, but certainly there's a couple of things that we'll definitely take confidence out of that game. What's
the message this week? What did you learn from last year's quarter-final against the Crusaders?
Well, I think the increase in intensity, you know, when you're playing against players that have been around a while and experienced finals football before, and you know, we went down there and it was just a little bit of a lift in intensity that caught us at the start of the game, and we're certainly ready for that. And we're a more experienced team as well. We're only at the end of our second year last year, and we've had another year of experience, and I think we understand now that there's going to be a step up in intensity when we get there, and we're playing at Eden Park, which is a great stadium to be part of, and we're looking forward to it.
Do you sense urgency and determination in the squad? Like last week, they can't be satisfied just to make the playoffs, can they?
No, I think last year, I saw it in the rooms on Saturday, and I said to the players last year when we won that last game, the room was, there's a lot of high energy around, and there was a sense of achievement, and there's a lot of excitement in the room last year after we beat the Reds, and on Saturday it was just a determined look on their face that you know, we've just given ourselves the right to be in the quarterfinals. Last year it seemed that it may have been a little stretched too far for some people at the start of the year. When we got there, there was a lot of joyous and excitement around, but this year there was a lot of steely determination around at the end of the game, and you could see that getting into the quarterfinals was something that they really was determined to do, and now that's the next step. You know, this year's the next step from last year, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, Mick, thank you again, and we look forward to chatting next week, hopefully ahead of the Drua's first ever semi-final. Hopefully a little more history for you. Vinaka.
Vinaka, Clarkie.
The quarterfinal against the Blues is at Eden Park in Auckland on Saturday, 7 p.m. live on Sky Pacific. Can the Drua break the drought on the road and go one step closer to the final? Now on Drua Talk, it's time to check in with the Blues camp. Joining us is Dalton papali'i. Congratulations on making the playoffs again. You missed out on top spot, but are you happy with the squad's regular season overall?
Yeah, 100%. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we've secured finals footy. But, you know, there was a bummer that we didn't end up top of the table. But, you know, I talked to Byrne, and, you know, at the end of the day, we can't change anything. So we just got to deal with the cards we've been dealt, and, you know, finals footy, let's go.
You mentioned Vern Cotter, a new coach this year, but has a lot really changed?
I think the continuity of what Leon brought to the team, he sort of changed the culture, but I think Vern sort of added his own flavour to the team, and he's really, I think, sparked a few of the boys up, you know, around their game, especially myself as well. He's got into, he's brought that sort of old school toughness to the team, which is, I think you can see it in the forwards, and I think we're playing well, so yeah.
Now, on a personal note, it's a business end, and you were player of the match against the Chiefs last week. You must be happy to be taking that sort of form into the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty happy, but at the end of the day, you know, I play because we want to win as a team. So I think that overall, the whole performance of the team was good, and the boys really showed up. There was key moments that I think we didn't execute in the game, but I think going into the quarterfinals against the Drua, we're going to make sure that we really nail those moments that we didn't in the game against the Chiefs.
Dalton, what's the main focus this week? Do you have many work-ons?
I think it's just winning key moments, like I said before. You know, we sort of fell asleep at times against the Chiefs, and you know, that last probably 10 to 15 minutes, they scored their points and took away our bonus points. So I think we've just got to stay engaged the whole game, and we know the Drua can, you know, light it up whenever they want. So we just got to stay on the whole game and be on the same page.
Well, you host the 7th place Drua on Saturday. You beat them way back in week 1. Has it been worthwhile looking back on that one, or have the Fijians improved since then?
I think they've improved heaps. You know, their game has grown from the first time we played them, and you know, when you play your first 1 or 2 games, and you're just sort of finding your feet. And I think, you know, the Drua have shown that they can beat any team on the day if they really show up and they really test teams. And teams, you know, going into this quarterfinal, we've got to be on, or they're going to really teach us a lesson. So we've just got to stay engaged.
The Drua doesn't have a great record on the road, and they've never beaten the Blues. So are you optimistic you'll get the job done again?
100%. That's why we play footy, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're going to go into this game with that winning mindset. But you know, you can't really put your house on it at the moment, because you know, we're still boarding throughout the week. So you know, it's going to be a tough game at the end of the day. But we're going to have that winning mindset and go into the game like we want to win.
Tell us about playing at Eden Park in front of your fans. You have a proud record there, don't you?
Yeah, we do, and we sort of treat it like a fortress. It's our home, it's where we want to protect, and it's going to be awesome. We get a lot of fans down, and I know that I think it's $10 for kids coming down. So you know, and the whole environment, when that crowd is packed, and we really feel that 1 or 2% that we need to win games. So hopefully everyone comes along and watches. But you know, it's a fortress for us, and we want to protect it at all costs.
Dalton, thanks very much for your time. We appreciate it, and we're looking forward to a great match on Saturday.
Nah, easy, thank you.
Well, this is the quarterfinal draw. Friday, it's the Chiefs hosting the Queensland Reds in Hamilton at 7 p.m. The Hurricanes play the Rebels in Wellington on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. The Blues host the Drua in Auckland from 7 p.m. and the Brumbies play the Highlanders in Canberra at 9:30 p.m. Fiji time. Okay, time now to head to Clarkie's Corner. On Drua Talk, it's time to see who's in Clarkie's Corner. It's great to have Simi Koruvoli in Clarkie's Corner this week on Drua Talk. Born in Suva and Bulla.
Clarkie.
Born in Suva, spent time in Kandavu. Tell us about your upbringing.
Yeah, Naka Clarkie. Born and raised in Suva. Raised by my grandparents, which I'm blessed to have. Yeah, and they from Kandavu. And, which is my mother too is from Kandavu, so a bit of a big blood from Kandavu.
And you went to school where, near Suva?
I started my school, primary school in Suva, and I went up to Lillian Memorial School. Then I finished my education back in QVS, which is a boarding school in the east.
When did rugby start for you?
I'd say it started when I was in class 8. I played soccer throughout from kindy till class 7. Then I decided to play rugby.
My spies tell me that you haven't always been a scrum half. You started as a fly half.
Yeah, because I played a bit of AFL growing up, then decided to have a crack at 10. Then I joined the under 20s. Then the coach said my size wasn't big enough to play 10, so they chucked me at halfback. From 20s till the Flying Fijians in Drua now.
Flying Fijian, the Drua, you must be happy that they did put you into scrum half. It's been quite good for you. You happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy because I've been watching Frank since growing up, so he was my role model here. Now I get a chance to play with him now, which is dream come true.
I was in St Etienne when Fiji beat the Wallabies in the Rugby World Cup last year. You had an amazing game. The Australians will never invite you back there because you kicked, 5 from 5?
Yeah.
And the Fijians won that one. A special day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's, especially being a Fijian. It's a long time coming for Team Fiji to beat a top-tier team, especially in the World Cup. Thank the fans and the family members for their never-ending support and prayers. Yeah.
And Simi, how good is it to have the Fijian Drua in Super Rugby Pacific? 3rd year, 2 quarter-final appearances coming up. You know, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Having a team here in like a Fiji team here in Super Rugby impacts the younger generations coming up because they have something to look up to instead of going like before. There used to be young boys going to overseas, which they don't excel in the rugby career there. So yeah, we're blessed to have a team here, pathway for younger boys.
Well, I know you're one of the guys at the Drua that's always laughing, always smiling, and you're a good player as well. So thanks for joining us in Clarkie's Corner.
Thank you,
Naka.
Naka.
What a great character and a very handy player to have in the squad as well. Simi Koruvoli. Time now for the Drua try of the week. 6 to choose from against the Rebels. We gave the nod to our Home Basics player of the match, Wanga Nalanga, starting on the wing for the first time.
5 out. Darren Alungi, they try and push it through their hands. Over the top it goes. Joel Assessi, and he has got the Lunga in the corner. Did he get it down? Wanga Nalanga. They're claiming the try.
Good to sign off touchline.
This young man, starting on the left wing, he missed last week through
Pretty
injury.
happy with the grounding. Just want to sign off that touchline, please.
Just having a look upstairs with the TM.
One of two tries scored by young Wonga Nalanga. And as we look ahead to this weekend's quarterfinals, let's take in more of the scoring action from week 15.
Rutui Salia can't find a way through. Darren Alangi out the back. Valentini. Ravu Talmunda over the top it goes, and it is trap time for Drua and the Fijian Drua.
That's a great lead-up for the Fijian Drua.
Salawa. Wilkin races up and shuts him down. Bongay, couple of metres out. Lamani waits. Out the back it goes. And now Marcy, he's over! Yosepo Marcy.
You're definitely not stopping Yosepo Marcy that close to the line.
Good strong run. Natame into the 22. What a run from the big man. Now can they finish it off out wide? Here's Marcy. Got a ball away. Drua. And what about the start to the second half? Celestino. Ravu Talmunda.
It looked like the bloke that was in the commentary box not that long ago as well.
Straight through goes Marcy. They stand off him. The bounce is good for Nalanga. Wonga Nalanga. Try to the Fijian Drua. The young man has got a double.
Offside.
Calaveri pops it up. 6 or 7 metres out the Drua. Calaveri is out wide. He's only a metre out. They're over. It is a try. And it is Frank Lamani who caught them napping.
Look out for more great action in this weekend's playoffs. And before I go, congratulations to young Drua fly half Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula, who finished in the top 4 of point scorers in the regular season. Not surprisingly, the Chiefs' Damian McKenzie was on top with 144 points, 16 ahead of Noah Lolosio of the Brumbies. Ben Donaldson from the Force was third on 111, and Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula, in his first year at the Drua, was fourth on 106 points. Well done. And I'll leave you with a look at the Swire Shipping Fijian Drua men's squad to take the field this Saturday in Auckland at 7 p.m. against the Blues. Good luck to the Fijian Drua in their quarter-final against the Aucklanders. Bye for now. Bye.